Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and Whispers of the Old Gods has come out, so it's time to make some new decks. Quite a new, quite a lot of new decks actually, because we have to make both standard and wild decks. I've done Druid, and I've done Hunter Standard. So you can see over here on the right on the Hearthstone deck tracker app, I've shown you what I built for my standard deck. Now it's time to make the Hunter Wild deck. I'm not sure how big of a difference it's gonna
If
be.
you make a wild deck, you can only use it in wild games.
It makes sense, yes. I'm not sure how different it's gonna be, but I bet it's gonna take me a little bit longer to think through all the cards, because there's about twice as many cards available to you in Wild than there is now in Standard. I could of course do these recipes, but that would be pretty boring, so we'll do a custom deck. And so I need to just look over these cards and see what the new cards and what the banned cards might work together to accomplish. The standard Hunter deck was very beast heavy, playing very standard things as far as a beast deck. The question is, what are the banned cards going to be? When I made the Druid wild deck, very few cards were even used. Would I do a mech deck? Would I do a pirate deck? Would I do a Murloc deck? Not particularly. I don't see anything that... I can't think of anything that would push me towards that. There's some Death Rattle cards that might work. Let's see. This is a Nyxramus card, so a Death Rattle might work. That's one thing I wanted to test actually, so let's go ahead and just type in the word Death Rattle, or Death Rattle. So this one has give all your Death Rattle minions +1/+1. So this, this, give your minions Death Rattle, this. I don't think this Death Rattle would really matter. Well, you know, it actually would. That. And then let's think. Of these cards, it's just giving minions with Death Rattle +1/+1. That's not a super different thing. Like, this would work. Deal 1 damage to all minions would work. Whenever you summon a minion with Death Rattle, gain 1 attack, that will work, that'll work. This would restore 5 health to the enemy hero, I don't want to play that. Give a friendly random minion +1/+1. Deal 1 damage to a random enemy. Draw a card. Alright, so we've got a ton of Death Rattle cards still here. Let's see, what do we want to... We definitely would want Little Exorcist, so let's start with what of these do we not want? I think I'll take out the Tentacle here and put in that. Give your minions +1/+1, I'll definitely want that. So add a random beast to your hand, we'll get rid of that. Your Death Rattle's triggered twice, definitely would want that. That's a legendary card, so I can only have one of those. Taunt, summon a slime. What can we get rid of? Let's get rid of things that give a Death Rattle, because we probably don't need that. If we're just gonna go here and pick all the things. Summon a random 2-cost minion. Piloted Shredder gets played a lot, so I'll get rid of Explorer's Hat and do that. Summon a 5/5 Faceless Destroyer. I will put that in my deck. Let's see, we'll get rid of that. draw a card. Death Rattle. Wasn't there a other card that draw the card? Maybe I should get rid of the one that does 2 damage to all minions. May get rid of that one. Let's see what else we've got. Death Rattle deal 2 damage with taunt. Give a random friendly minion +3. Restore 8 health to the enemy hero. Why would I want that? Fugen Stalag? Why not? Only in Wild could you play Fugen and Stalag. Still. Summon that with a taunt. Summon 2/2 Rons. Summon Blower Hand. Ragnaros the Fire Lord. Let's put him in there, why not? Let's see. I think I want to get rid of this one and then come over here and put in this one. So we have some more taunt guys. And I think I kind of want to get rid of Explosive Sheep since they're not taunt guys, and see if we can find something that's cheap that has taunt, that has Death Rattle too. There's one. Alright, so this is an interesting deck we've made, and it's all Death Rattle. Full 30 cards focused just around Death Rattle for the Hunter. No Explosive Trap, no Freezing Trap, no Scavenging Hyena, no Animal Companions. None of the standard things you would see on a Hunter deck are even being considered here. Interesting. Interesting, we're going straight different here. I doubt that there's any cards, mini cards overlapping my other deck at all. Now, what I want to do is click Convert to Standard, and let's just show why this is a powerful Wild deck and a kind of worthless deck for Standard play. A massive amount of cards here are banned that are Death Rattle. So they pretty much wanted to get rid of Death Rattle as a concept. Although it still exists, they've gotten rid of it a lot. Tons of cards. 16 of the 30 cards I'm in my deck would not be allowed in Standard play. Interesting. So let's try it out. Come over here to play. And then if I click on this Hunter, it immediately goes to Wild. And if I click here, you can still play your deck in Standard. So if I'm in Standard though and I click on this,
only for Wild games.
It just tells you and you have to click it yourself. Okay. Let's try this out. This is an interesting deck. You may also notice that the Wild play people are taking longer to find opponents. See, the wait time here is approximately 45 seconds, it says. That's simply because the expansion just came out and everybody wants to get those quests to play in Standard mode. Get those free decks, free packs of cards, not decks of cards. So we'll continue playing my Standard deck here. So any overlaps we see will get darkened out until I can import my Wild deck, and then it will, the Hearthstone deck tracker app will work normally. So I definitely want this card. It's a little early to play it, but I definitely want it, and Leper Gnome is a good card to start off with. Now I'm imagining that whoever I just got teamed up with is going to be very confused for this play. I imagine they are going to be very, very confused until they start to see every single card I play has death around it. It's not even something I'd really be looking for. Taunt, death rattle. We can't do anything else. We'll do this and then go turn. We're seeing a little bit of a problem here with just not strong enough cards at the beginning. Having death rattle might make them slightly weak to begin with. Let's see. What do I want to do? I suppose I want to play this and then do this. Play a legendary card that's 1/7, Baron Rivendell. Now, he probably won't be able to kill this guy. So, play this. In the turn. So this one's gonna try and kill this one, which will give me 2/2/2 slimes, which I'm wondering if slimes are gonna be a new style of characters. We have yet to see them that way. Darn it! Killed the guy. No, it's just a 1 mana 2/2 creature. Give all death rattle minions +1/+1 in your hand. So now would actually be a perfect time to play this card. So everything has +1/+1 now. Almost certain that this would activate something, but it actually didn't. Bear Trap, and I imagine the 4th card I play will activate like Tripwire Trap or something.
To my side.
Bring out your dead.
So I think I have to kill this guy. Play a little bit of control here. It's a pretty dangerous deck, you can see. Seems like you're a little bit weaker. You have to take control and hold on to it. Yeah, in a few turns he'll be able to win. Let's go ahead and play this. Start trap. Does 5 damage to my face.
Excuse me.
Oh, goody.
Well, that's all the traps. And because I'm at 4, I need to play Ragnaros the Firelord. And switch out my hero. Oh, I need to do it desperately. 2. Let's see. This. Attack. 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 So we can see this deck needs a little bit more tweaking, I think, because if I had been able to do 6 more damage, I would have won. But I didn't, so I'm gonna lose. He's just gonna use his hero ability. If I wasn't playing against a hunter, that would work fine, but it's kind of a shame. A hunter versus hunter comparison there. Obviously that deck needs some work. I'll have to think about it, and I don't know when I'm going to do tweaks. It will just be on my standard series. That's how it's going to go about. But for now, that's the rebuild of the custom Hunter Wild. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.